Welcome to David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So anyway, I'm just going to update some people just to let y'all know we're getting close to the end of season 3. We're going to shut everything down probably December 20th, 17th, somewhere around in there, one of those days. And we're not going to kick it back off until January 17th or 20th, somewhere around there somewhere. And just want to let everybody know we really, really appreciate everybody that's been watching the show, been subscribing to it on YouTube and adding on Facebook and everything else. It means a lot to us. And for all the artists that have come on, it means a lot to them too, because you guys are really, really helping out so many people. And that's what this industry is about, people helping people. So anyway, we're going to get right into it and have a little bit of fun, because somebody arm wrestled Drew and got him in here. So everybody say hi to Drew Taylor. How's it going, brother?
Good, man. Thank you for having me.
I was very, very ecstatic to have you on because of everything you've been doing. You know, I mean, it's just how long have you been doing the music thing?
Quite a long time. I'd say now, like professionally, for like 15 years.
Yeah.
But I was also like a firefighter and had my own business up in Canada.
Sweet.
So yeah, it was awesome. And about 7 years ago, we decided to fold up the business, and I quit firefighting, and we moved down here and tried to make this dream work. And it's finally coming together. So
yeah, because that was one thing that was sticking with me a little bit was because you write a lot of your own songs.
I do, yeah.
And dude, some of them are like kick-ass songs, man. I mean,
I appreciate that. We put a lot of time and a lot of effort into our songs, and like, I've been releasing songs after song, and I've been keeping the good ones, and I've been holding on to them for this moment. So, we finally signed our first record deal, and I'm about to release a lot of songs that need to be heard. So
yeah,
we're really excited.
Well, that's what I was happy about, because I was blown away by the things that I was looking up on you and everything. Just it's like all in 1 month. It was like you had like a little dream come together just in 1 month with everything that you've accomplished. And I was just like, holy crap, man.
Yeah, it was pretty unreal. It was pretty unreal. Like nothing, excuse me, nothing in this business is like, nothing just happens. I mean, unless you're like lucky, you know, but like I've worked so hard, and I felt like nothing was ever happening, and it was just like a little momentum, and then I'd fall back down, and then, just perfect timing. Everything kind of came together in 1 month, and it's pretty awesome.
I think it's because I used to be real big, because I would be like accomplishing small things, and then I would feel like I slipped and fell on that ladder.
Right.
And then I started really getting in to this one particular song. Every time I get a leg up on the ladder of success, I slip and fall.
Right.
And I was just like, holy crap. And the thing, and I've started telling people this too, if you can project.
That's a big one.
And see yourself actually being that way, being in that dream of achieving so many things.
Right.
You can actually accomplish a whole lot more.
You have to. Like, it's, if you don't see yourself, 5 years from now where you want to be, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes a lot for you to be like, hey, I'm going to play the Opry stage one day, and I promise you I will.
Yeah.
You know, I see myself, I'm busting my butt every day. It's going to happen. You know,
Yeah, my big thing is I think the only way I'll actually be able to step in that circle is to go down there and do a tour or something. It'd be about the only way. Because I don't sing. I don't do any of that stuff, you know, so.
right. Well, we'll have to bring you when we do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd be cool announcing somebody or something like that, you know, but I just, yeah, you don't want me singing.
Sing for everyone.
Nope, I ain't doing it.
That's funny.
I'd have to at least have like 2 or 3 shots of bourbon in or something, you know.
I feel that.
And I don't drink that much. I just drink every now and then, you know. So it's like you have friends call you and want you to go to karaoke and stuff like that. And yeah, well, you know, I'll go. And come on, man, get on stage and sing. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. It ain't happening.
Have you ever been to Santa's Pub?
No.
Did karaoke there? No?
Nope.
It's a pretty cool place.
I kind of stay away from some of the karaoke places.
Do you?
Yeah.
Miss Kelly's. That gets a little rowdy.
Yeah.
But Santa's Pub's pretty relaxed. But Santa passed, didn't he?
I don't know.
I heard Santa passed. He was like, have you heard of him? He was like,
I've heard of the place, but I've never met anybody down there. So
I've heard of like some cool stories where he like back in, I don't know, however long ago, he actually he got drunk and shot the jukebox in there because it wasn't working.
Well, you know, Bubba did that too.
He sure did. Yeah. We got a song about that too.
Yeah.
But no, it's a cool place. It's great.
Wonder if that's where he got the song.
Maybe.
That, yay, you know, it's
Santa shot the jukebox.
yeah. Because I mean, it's weird. Because I know a lot of songwriters,
Right.
and hearing the stories about where a song come from
Mm-hmm.
when they're on stage at a writer's round or something else, you know, it's like, okay, yeah. But then you get them alone and you're like, dude, seriously? And then they give you like a little bit more of the backstory.
Right.
And you're just like, how in the hell did you come up with that song?
Crazy stories. I don't even know how I come up with some of mine sometimes, you know. It's no, it's crazy sometimes. Like I'm like, how did I even write that? Like some songs I didn't even live that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you just come up with a story, but you know, I think the good ones are, you know, the truth that you actually feel.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wondered where she came up with that song about, you know, screwing up his pretty little 4-wheel drive and all that other stuff. And I'm just like,
Pretty sure she didn't do that.
yeah, I don't see her being that way, you know.
Slash the tires.
Yeah, I just, you know, carving her name in the front seat and all that.
Yeah.
I just don't see her doing that, you know.
No, she's too much of a good girl.
Yeah.
I don't
Good
know.
song.
I don't know though.
But, you know, she might have an evil, wicked side. We don't know.
You never know. Doubt it though.
That'd be crazy, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it just, it's nuts. But yeah, I've talked to people that, you know, they'll step out of their shower and grab their phone and you know, enter stuff in their phone, and they're like listening to people talk out in the everyday life, you know, and like, oh shit, you know, and writing that down on their phone. And I've had several people show me on their phone. They're like, yeah, dude, I got this, you know, and they just keep rolling through it. And I'm just like, holy crap.
It's just gibber. Yeah, but I've never done that. Like I have ADD, so like I'll put something in my phone and then I'll go like measure a board.
Yeah.
And then I'll put like 4x4, 12 feet long, and that'll be in the files. And then,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the month, I'm like, oh, there's a song title, and you know.
And oddly enough, Laney came out with 4x4 by, you know.
Exactly. Coincidentally enough, like there has been songs where I've like looked at like my daily list and I was like, oh, that might work, you know?
Here's a hook, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
It gets crazy how all that does.
It does. Yeah.
So, originally from Canada, have you noticed a big difference in the music scene between Canada and the States?
I have, yeah, like the Canadian music scene's a lot smaller.
Right.
And, you know, everybody kind of knows one another. And I think it's like a lot easier, you know, to do things.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you know more people.
Right,
you know.
right.
So, like, yeah, Canada's it's just a smaller platform. And there's a lot of great people in that industry. But yeah, it is a lot smaller. And, you know, I just felt like Canada, like my sound wasn't the Canadian sound.
Right.
I've even been told that. So it's just, you know, I kind of have more of an American sound, and it's kind of a hard thing to explain. It's like trying to explain like Sam Hunt. How does Sam Hunt sound? You know, poppy.
Yeah.
That's all I can really think of. But Canadian country music has a different sound. And I always say, I mean, no offense, Canada, but I always say it's 10 years behind what's going on now. I really do. And it's kind of stuck in this moment where it's like they really love, you know, that pop, that real pop sound.
Yeah, the upbeat stuff.
Right. And that just, it never worked, you know, and it never really worked for me up there. Like we were added to radio, and, you know, we get radio royalties coming in, which allowed us to move here, thank God.
Yeah.
But I just felt like, you know, I need to be here and I need to be all in with this or no way, because America has a bigger fan base. I think more people can relate to me here.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Well, see, that's my other day job was driving truck, and I've actually been to Canada 4 times. And there was a small town we went into, and picked up water heaters there. And
what town?
I can't remember the name of the town. It's all written down on my.
Was it in Ontario?
We went in through Michigan.
Yeah.
Went across the big bridge and everything, and then
the Ambassador Bridge.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah,
and
you gotta hit Windsor.
And then we drove for about 4 hours on that main highway out of there.
Yeah, the 401.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you probably went up past London, Kitchener, Mississauga.
I can't remember the name of the damn town. I need to get my map out that I had at the time, because I marked everywhere I went.
I love Southern Ontario, like Canada, like East Tennessee reminds me of that. Like it's you know, flat. It's like you know, it's really nice. I really do like Southern Ontario. It reminds me here of kind of like home, you know.
Yeah.
But it's funny how the landscape changes. Like if you go if you go east, it's rocky. If you go west, it's more flat.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kentucky.
Yeah, and then, well, we went 4 hours north, and it was a little bit hilly, but then it got to where it flattened out, and I was just like, holy crap, you know.
Oh, yeah.
200 and something miles, you know, of nothing but flat, you know.
Right.
And we got off, pulled into this little bitty town, and it had a truck route that went right by the main road that went into the downtown area. And I was blown away, because everything we seen about that little town was all Castle Rock.
That's cool.
And had the cobblestone street and all that. And
it wasn't Montreal, was it?
No, it wasn't Montreal. It was just it was a small little place, dude.
Oh wow.
It was wild. But it was
so many of those little towns in Canada.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
If I had time, I would have stopped if I found a place to park the truck I would have went to the town and walked around, because they didn't have signs up that said bars or neon signs. They didn't even have that. It was just like the old timey, said pub on it, or the name of the pub and stuff like that. And I was just like, I was dying to go in just to go check it out.
Yeah, there's lots of little towns like that. That's what I love about Canada in general. Like, I haven't really explored a lot of like rural, like American towns, and I'm sure there's lots, here, but we still got that up in Canada, and a lot of Americans don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of guys that I met here that I haven't been to Canada, like, you got igloos up there.
Yeah.
Is it like all big cities? No, it's like a lot of farmland, a lot of farmers,
it is
small towns.
And it's really gorgeous. A lot of the places up there, those small towns, they're so pretty.
Oh yeah. And country fans connect up there. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy, because you go into these cities and these major cities, and it's like, we were on tour up there with Corey Marks at the beginning of this year in May, and we filled out like half the venues. We had like 500-600 people, and people engaged. But it's like, when you have a big country fest, everybody will come. You'll sell that thing out up there, and the fans are they're great.
That's wild.
And yeah, it's just it's weird, because the live music scene there, like especially where I'm from, Waterloo, Kitchener, a town of like 500,000 people, it's like, it's dead.
Yeah.
And I come here, and like, Nashville's crazy.
Yeah. Well, see, that was one of the things that I was thinking, because when I seen the signs, pub and all that other stuff, the one thing that clicked in my head was, I wonder if they actually have people entertain and stuff.
I doubt it.
And I was just like, dude, I was itching bad. I wanted to go in that pub just to see what the setup was,
Yeah.
Just kind of check it out and see what all was going on. And it's just,
yeah, these small towns. I've always thought about that. Like a country kid wants to get out there and just like pick up a guitar and play. I wonder, it's nearly impossible, where I'm from, to just get these shows going.
Well, I mean, even like in the States, small town, sometimes you're not playing at a small bar or anything, because they actually don't have it. The actual bowling alley would have a bar in it, and you would actually set up in there and play,
Right.
So, I mean, it's just, it's weird how some of the places are, it's, not everything's set up for music sometimes, it's just.
No, it's not. It's a hard industry.
Yeah.
It really is.
But I've told several friends of mine, it's like, everybody comes to Nashville thinking it's this big, huge thing, and they'll be able to come in and do what they got to do and all this stuff. But the music industry alone is actually not that freaking big. It's kind of small. And to come in and make an impression on some of those people,
right?
You doing some stuff, man.
It's hard. And even when you are, one of the most talented singers, and you come in here, sometimes, I know a lot of people that, are absolutely incredible. I'd go to their shows, and it's just, the needle's just not moving.
Yeah.
And it's so hard, especially right now.
Yeah.
Look at that AI artist.
Oh God, man. Don't even get me started.
It's just like, how can a AI break top Billboard? Like, I don't get it.
See, here's my whole thing. And I keep bringing this up, and everybody's like, you're too worried or something like else. And I'm like, dude, I remember when Terminator came out,
right?
The whole Skynet and the big war between machine and man and all this other stuff. And I'm real touchy on that AI stuff.
I am too. I will probably not say it on the podcast, but yeah, it is. It's dangerous. with this. Yeah, we won't get into it, but
Yeah.
it is very.
I don't trust it.
No, especially the new one that's going to be coming out. When
Yeah.
it starts thinking for itself.
Oh yeah, And I was seeing something else where they got like Tokyo has made some kind of robot already and stuff, and I'm just like, dude, I no.
That's the last thing we need. Seriously.
You just created something that can basically walk through a building with not a scratch on it,
Right.
and you're going to make it AI.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. And the music and everything else. But yeah, it's a challenging time, but like, there's some really great music's been coming out in the last, 2 years that I'm starting to see like the country music world evolve,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of it was the same.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where it's like, I have people, number one songwriter sending me like hits. They're hits. They're radio hits. They're good songs, but it's the same stuff. But it works right now.
Yeah.
But I think Jelly Roll opened, a whole new world for us where, we can incorporate, Hardy did it too. We can have a little bit of metal in country now. We can have a little bit of, and we can blend genres together and we can do cool things. And, a lot of people are going over to the Americana, sound,
Yeah.
Zach Bryan's and Gavin Adcock's. And, there's just so much. So I think it's a great time right now to be alive in country music because we can explore and make some, kind of cool sounds instead of, what it's always been.
Yeah. But, it's like there's an artist out there, and she was doing some Americana type country stuff and was really, I thought she was pretty good. And then she come out with this song, the beat, the guitars, the bass, all freaking metal.
Wow.
But the lyrics were country.
Okay, that's cool.
So it's like she had the metal playing in the background and she's up there singing, and she was singing in a country cadence and getting her point out there and telling a story within the song. And
That's cool.
I'd love to have her on the show. I just think she's fascinating because she did something that a lot of people haven't done yet,
Right.
She took it that one step further. Royal Lynn is her name.
I know Royal Lynn. That's awesome. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to. That's awesome. Royal Lynn's actually from Canada.
Okay.
She's from just a town over from me.
Cool.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's funny. Small world.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's, well,
Yeah, she's doing great.
it's this big.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, like even for me, like, I grew up listening to, my dad used to play with Kenny Rogers, George Strait.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was a country artist and, he was there. He was just there. And so I started to, kind of pull away from country. Dad was always doing country and,
Right.
but you grow up on it, you love country. But so when I was about 14, I started getting into metal and like emo music.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this band called the Under Oath that I really, really enjoyed. And I'd go to Warp tours and it's funny because full circle moment, now I'm working with Under Oath, we're writing songs and Aaron Gillespie's been awesome and he's been producing some stuff. So yeah, it's a full circle moment where it's like, I can incorporate what I grew up on.
Yeah.
So we kind of did that with Makers, this last single that came out. We kind of just gave it this kind of grungy feel, and we're just going to continue to do that and kind of experiment. Like we got one song that's got like U2 in it, which is kind of cool, that U2 feel. So yeah, I mean, it's just a great time to kind of play with music and
Well, I mean, I know people started putting genres and labeling music, and you know, it was like everybody needed to be in this genre. You were this or you were that, or you know, and I'm a kid of the '80s, man. I mean, you know, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, you know, Metallica, Megadeth, all them bands that I was just like, dude, I was glued to them, you know. And then later on in life, I love country. I've never stopped loving country music. It's something about the way that they can tell that story,
Right.
and have that music to go with it. And I like a lot of the. You ever heard of Jason and the Seagulls?
No.
You got to look them up because they did a kind of like almost like a bluegrass, but I don't know. You just have to listen to them because it's just cool as all get out, because they took Thunderstruck and changed it to like a bluegrass type.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty daggum cool. And there were several other bluegrass. There was one bluegrass band that had it was 4 guys. I can't remember the name of their band though. I'm sorry, but they were doing covers of Metallica songs in bluegrass.
Wow.
And it was cool as all get out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
What were they called?
for the life of me, for some reason, I'm wanting to sit here and think the Four Horsemen.
4 Horsemen.
I think, I'm not sure. I don't have my phone, or I would look it up. But yeah, it was bluegrass.
That's cool.
And it was just cool how they did that, you know. And then where we did CMA Fest 2 years in a row, and talking to artists up there and everything in the press rooms and everything, I was kind of blown away by how some of the younger artists are actually going back and incorporating some of the early days of country, the instrumentation, into their music.
Right.
You know, because there for a while, you didn't hear a steel guitar in country music for a while.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
And then they're bringing it back, you know. I'm like, hell, I'll give me the little brown jug. I'll blow in it. I'm good, you know.
Right, yeah.
I could actually do something then, you know.
Yeah, no, they are adding like, yeah, I love steel guitar. Like when I got like even an acoustic gig,
Yeah.
I'll bring in a steel just to fill it out. Like instead of a piano, I'd rather just a steel guy and me,
Yeah.
you know, on the guitar, and it just it fills everything out. And
Yeah. Well, see, that's something I love when even like hard rock bands and stuff, when they have like those acoustic shows that they do every now and then.
yo, yeah, it was just that one actually.
I love it, you know.
Yeah, my buddy Corey Marks. Last year they went on a Theory of a Dead Man acoustic tour,
Mm-hmm.
and then 2 nights ago we went and saw them. He's on tour again with Seven Dust.
Yeah.
So they played Memphis, the Graceland.
Yeah.
It was killer. It was. Have you ever been to Graceland?
Sadly enough, born and raised in Nashville, and I've never actually went to Graceland. I've been to Memphis a lot,
Right.
but I just never made it to Graceland.
Oh, it was cool. I didn't go to Presley's house, but backstage at the theater there, they have Elvis's blue suede piano.
Sweet.
And yeah, I got to play it and touch it. It's a pretty cool place. If you haven't been to Graceland, gotta go.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to tell Jacob about it.
I heard it's dangerous there.
What, Memphis?
Yeah, they told us if we're gonna walk down the street, that make sure you got your pistol on you.
Well, pistol, AR, body armor.
Yeah. Pretty scary place.
Yeah, it's honestly, I think Memphis actually made top 20 because they do a list of most dangerous cities.
I heard it was 3.
Yeah, they were in that top 20. I was like, holy crap, and
Crazy.
I'm glad you said 3 because I couldn't remember exactly where they were at, but
Well, I was there, so I had to Google it. So, but yeah, like we pulled into our hotel, and there was like this gate. It was just like a Best Western.
yeah,
Like, oh, this place is, scary place, man.
it's crazy. Try driving a truck through there.
Yeah, well, I can believe it. But well, being from Canada, right? It's like you don't got to deal with that.
Do they have that in Canada? Like a list of the dangerous places, or?
I mean, it is what like major cities now with everything going on. Everything's dangerous in certain parts, but.
So border towns.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They changed it this year. The top 3, Memphis, St. Louis, and Detroit.
Wow.
So Memphis made it to the top?
Yeah, I believe so, if this
Whoa.
site's correct.
Crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't drive through Detroit either.
Memphis has great barbecue, though.
I smelled it. I just didn't want to stop.
Yeah. I know, right? There's plenty of places in Nashville you can get good barbecue too.
Oh, yeah.
If they sponsored me, I would tell you all about them. But anyway.
Exactly. Smart man over here. If you're listening.
Oh, Lord. It's just, it's nuts how all that does.
It is.
So, what all did you actually get? That big dream come true in 1 month? Because I've got some stuff wrote down that I found.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by it. So I just wanted to get you to tell exactly what it was. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was, so we ended up, it's a really crazy story how this all unfolded, but.
I got all night.
Yeah. But, I ended up, meeting a good friend here and he'd come down to Nashville, 5-6 times a year, and we'd hang out and got to know me really well. And then I, coincidentally met another guy, same kind of thing. And they decided to start a record label, and, they believed in me, and we needed to hire out somebody to take over label services. Cause these guys, they own full-time companies and they don't have time to run the labels. So we hired out, a Big Machine agency to take over label services.
Right. Big Machine's good.
They've been great. They linked us up.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, exactly. And then, linked us up with Vydia. So Vydia, I've always wanted to work with Vydia. It's just really hard to get in there because you have to have like a rep and you have to, be personable with them. So, I got in there, and then Audiio reached out for Sync. So they do placements for I have 500 songs demoed and just sitting there.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to pass my songs into movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So.
Well, see, I've heard one of the things that I've noticed, because like Yellowstone, all those Taylor Sheridan shows and everything, they're really putting music in that is actually current,
Right.
country music and stuff. And I find it nice that has actually opened up a whole new avenue,
Right.
of actually getting your song on movies and stuff now.
Oh yeah. And it's like, what's the chances of, Keith Urban cutting one of your songs compared to, getting into, TV, right?
Yeah.
And it pays so well. And there's some guys that just do that. They just write songs for, movies and television, and, they're very well off. And it just, the music industry, I really feel bad for these writers. But I mean, back to AI, the writers and, the demo guys, when I came to town, there were hundreds of really great guys that that was their life. They would sit at a computer all day, and they would just make you a demo, you know, and
Yeah.
they charge you $200-300, and there's your song. And now, you know, Suno's taking that over, so you got people leaving, and yeah, it's hard. It's there's lots of, you know.
Well, I mean, and I have to say this because on the Sona stuff, I see where it is helping
Right.
some artists that could, I mean, you can write a song, you know, once every 2 days or something like that.
Right.
And these songwriters that are getting them wrote,
Yeah.
they can't sing worth a crap, and getting them on stage to sing, oh dude, you're like pulling teeth or something, you know.
Yep.
But they're lyricists. They don't have, like, they could be 50 miles outside of town or something, you know, and can't get somebody to come out there and help co-write and put the music to it and polish it off.
Totally.
And
Totally.
I know one songwriter, she writes great songs. They're handwritten,
Right.
you know, but she uses Sonos to do the music part of it, you know, because she can like hum into it or whatever.
Yeah.
And it'll write it out for her and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can pick out, is this a guy song or a girl song or what it is, you know, and pick out the actual voice that she wants to sing the song. And I probably got 15 or 20 songs that she sent me, and I'm just like, holy crap.
They sound good. They sound like they're ready for the radio, you know?
Yeah, because
It's almost too polished. It's like you come to a point where it's like the listener can just sit at home and, you know, like, and just write a song that sounds like a hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're coming to a point now where it's like, I don't even know. Like, where do you go from here? Like, people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that helps us as writers, like big writers in town, like some other writers. And like, I've heard that, you know, some of these big writers are using this, and now they're pushing out 20 songs a week.
Yeah.
Instead of 5.
Yeah.
And now we have so many great songs. It's like, there's no room for a mistake, you know? And it's like, everybody has to use it, but then where's the craft in it? Like, I understand, like we hum I've used it, and you can hum the melody, but it'll always change it. It'll just make it so good where in 10 years, it's like, where are we going to be? You know, it's kind of scary. Like there's,
well, you know, and I do understand that, but the one thing that I did like that she told me was she's just doing that for demo.
Right.
That's it.
Oh, totally.
She doesn't want it to go any further than
the demo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
because she wants people to do them. She wants people to sing them and actually go through the production stage and everything else.
Right. Right. No, it's awesome that way, but we're going to have an influx of songs, you know, like probably millions of songs in the next, 10 years. Yeah. You can't be afraid, obviously, but you just gotta, it's kind of something we got to think about as writers, you know?
Well, I mean, that's what scares the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see where some of it is helping out.
Right.
Because I think everybody needs a helping hand every now and then.
Right.
Especially if you're just like, you have a dream and you have this thing that you're trying to do, but you don't have money to hire a girl to sing it.
Right.
You don't have the money to hire this band to arrange it and play it.
It's a lot of money.
And then, dude, then you got to demo it.
Yeah.
And you got to pay these people to be there, and you got to pay the producer and the sound engineer, the studio fees alone.
You're $1,000, you know?
So, easy. I mean, the time you write a song and do everything, you've already got $3,000 in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy. And that's been the hardest thing for me, you know, like moving here. It's like, I just wrote this killer song. I don't have, you know, it was $200-300, you know, but now demos have gone up.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of good guys want $600-700 for a demo. Some even $1,000. Well, the cost of through COVID, obviously, everything went up. But yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's a crazy time. But you know, I wouldn't want to do anything else. But
The only thing that pisses me off is the prices went up during COVID.
right,
COVID's done. It's over with.
yeah,
Bring the prices back down.
no doubt.
But some people don't want to do that.
It's crazy. Wood, like even wood, man. Like I was looking at a 4x8 sheet of OSB 1/2 inch. They want $20 a board now.
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago, it was like $8.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then people wonder why houses are so much higher now.
Right.
Look at the material list. Dude, you just bloated out of the damn water on the material list.
Right. I picked up a free door today. It was a free sliding glass door, and there was an old man that drove his pickup down to the farm where I picked it up. I guess he was picking something else up. And he walks up to me, he looks me in the eye. He said, "What happened to the American dream? The little house, a little bit of land, and the white picket fence." And I was like, that's a random question. Like, you didn't even ask my name, but I was like, yeah, what happened? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, he was an old guy, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what a question to ask. But it makes you think. It's like, yeah, what happened? It's like, you just got to kind of make your own as you go. And it's, yeah, I wouldn't say it's a sad time, but it's like, it's a time to just, you know, work harder than you've ever worked.
Yeah. And you know, that's where Bob Dylan wrote a song, and that song throughout, I think he wrote it in the 60s, man, all the way up. That song is even still current to today.
What song?
Times are changing.
Right.
You know,
It's a good song.
yeah, it's a really good song.
They are changing.
Everything's changing. I mean, it's nuts.
Too fast, you know?
Sometimes I think it is, but sometimes some things will slow down and you're just like, dude, catch up with come on, catch up with the times, do something, and
Yeah.
cause I'm weird. I'm an old school guy and
I am
Caitlin
too.
throws stuff at me every now and then because I'm just like, she's ahead of the time. She's current on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm old school and I've got a bad habit of, hey, I don't care about anybody's feelings. I just say what's on my damn mind,
He's very blunt, to put it lightly.
Yeah, so do I. And that's something I'm working on,
Yeah.
But, it's like I wrote a song called Take Me Back, 3 years ago. And I think it's been one of my best songs to date. And it's just about like going back to the good old days when things were a little more simple. you
Yeah.
know? And, I like simple. I think like we need simple. I think we've overcomplicated like everything.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't come back for it. So you got to adapt. And
Yeah.
it's like, how do you adapt? And then, and then people aren't happy, You look around what's like trending for music, and it's like people are listening to depressing songs. That's because they're not happy. And it's like, well, how do you change that? Like, how does a listener change that? And I just think it's like, it's just because it's everything's too quick now, too much information.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to handle sometimes, It's like, shit, well, I need information on this. Boom, ChatGPT, boom. It's like,
Oh yeah.
it's crazy. Like, I don't think we've been fed this kind of information so quickly as humans.
The only I've got a reference point, and bear with me. Dating.
It's a big one.
Back in my day, you met somebody, you tried to find out if they were dating somebody else or whatever, and then you would actually ask them out on a date, and you would take them out on a date, and you would pay for it, and you would, everything that you've got going on, and you hope that you get a connection, you know, and everything works out. Nowadays, they just find out your freaking name and excuse themselves to a bathroom.
Right.
They Google you and decide if they even want to date you or not.
It's crazy. Or, you know, like, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, the information. Yeah. It's nuts. It's wild. Like, I'm not going to say names, but a lot of my friends are single, and it's like, because it's so hard to date. Like, just nobody can, like, especially this town, like it's hard to date people.
Yeah.
You find the perfect one, and then you think they're perfect, and then there's something that, you know, like information, like you don't like their politics, then boom, you don't, nothing works out, or this or that, or, you know, everything's so accessible. You just swipe on your phone, and yeah, it's hard. A lot of single people here in Nashville.
Oh yeah, yeah, I totally get it.
I wouldn't want to do it again. I'll tell you, not a chance.
Yeah, you're married now. You're good.
Oh, what a headache! What a headache!
Wait a minute, now or before?
Oh, you got me. No, she's sweet. I couldn't do this without her. She's done a lot for me. So, but I got this killer song coming out that we're in production with right now called "If You Weren't Mine." Mm-hmm. I wrote it about my wife, and when I moved here, I got into some pretty heavy drinking, and you know, I was like, the song's basically like, if you weren't mine, you know, I wouldn't be where I am, and she set me pretty straight. So yeah, they always do.
Well, yeah, but that's the quality of a good woman.
Yep, good man needs a good woman.
Yep, I think, Caitlin, I might get shot if I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think every man out there needs that person that they are attached to and they love and they get along, to actually make him more than what he actually thinks he is. Absolutely.
Every guy does.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how hard you are, like how hard you think you are as a man. You need a tender woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Love me tender.
Which was an awesome song.
Yeah.
My mother was an Elvis fanatic.
My dad was an Elvis impersonator after he got off the road with his own.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Tried to put me in a jumpsuit when I was 8.
You could have ran security for him and stuff.
Yeah, right. Come on, baby. Yeah, no,
But at least you had a good, interesting life, and the music in the beginning with it. I mean, that's some people don't have that, man.
No, and you know, I taught myself, you know, basically I got a guitar. My dad bought me a guitar, and you know, it's a process trying to learn how to write songs and sing the way you want to sing, and it's like, I feel like it grows with you, you know, like as you grow into a man, you grow into a better songwriter, you grow into a better singer. It's taken so many years.
It takes a little bit to hone that craft.
Right.
But it also takes time to hone that craft of being one hell of a carpenter, or one hell of a mechanic, or anything like that.
Right. Some people got it though, right off the hop. Those lucky.
I know, I hate them.
It's like, damn, you're 22 and you're that good. It's like, oh man.
It's like, dude, you're not even trying, and you're doing this.
Yeah. I wish I was a better guitar player. That'll never happen.
Well, I mean, the story I tell, which I'll never get tired of telling it, and he'll probably get mad at me eventually, but we were in 11th, going into 11th grade, and they offered summer school. So a bunch of us had a bright idea. Let's take 12th grade English in summer school.
Right.
That's where I learned a lot. I learned more in summer school than I did regular school. Macbeth, all the good stuff. I mean, I loved every bit of it. But a buddy of mine, Coley Carr, would sit outside when we were doing breaks, and he actually had his electric guitar wired into the stereo system of his car.
That's cool.
And he would raise the trunk. And this was in 1982. And he's raising the trunk, and he's just sitting there piddling away, man, just wearing it out.
That's cool. That's I never heard of that.
I mean, I think he's probably...
That was before a battery-powered amp.
That was before a lot of damn things, you know, and to have it wired into his car, too, and everything else, it was just...
Yeah.
Took some ingenuity.
For sure.
You know, and just to have all that, I mean, it was just and today he's a songwriter. That's what he loves to do. He loves writing songs.
It's amazing. It's funny, back to the high school thing. I went to summer school once, and then they kicked me out. Oh my God.
Was you playing guitar during class?
No, I was probably sleeping.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I don't think it's funny. I never passed one class.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever passed, I got a 72 in music, and that was it. So I never got mine. I dropped out in grade 10, I think. Grade 10, started my company. But yeah, it was only music. That was the only thing I was interested in. Kids don't do that.
I'll say I graduated by the skin of my teeth. I was just like...
I had one guy tell me, he's like, if you just show up, I'll pass you.
Yeah, just show up.
Yeah, just like and then, you know, never happened.
Yeah, they get mad at me because I would, you know, I drove my car to school, so I was driving in between classes.
Right.
I would move my car because I mean it was a big campus, you know.
Right.
I could walk it, but it would take me almost, you know, from one bell to the next bell to get to the next class. I could walk out, get in my car, drive around, and, you know, knock 3 minutes off.
Exactly.
Didn't have to worry about it.
That's funny.
And I was, most of the daggum time, I know one year I was rocking Jay Giles' band hard during those times when I was cruising around.
Those are the good old days.
Yeah. My angel is a centerfold.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Brings you back.
Oh God, yeah, it does.
That's why I love music, you know. It's crazy how, you know, just a moment in a song can trick the mind, or a melody in a song can trick the mind, where it's like,
yeah,
you're back in time to where you first heard that album or first heard that song.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it's one of the best feelings in the world, because, you know.
Well, you know, back in the 80s and the later 80s and the early 90s, one of the big things that stuck with me in music was the rock ballads that were coming out.
Right.
I mean, it was just insane. All these rock ballads was coming out, and they were really, really good songs.
Yeah, I'm a ballad man. That's what I do, rock ballads, you know.
Yeah.
I love ballads, but yeah, no, that was I loved all those songs back then.
It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I hope to come back.
Oh, yeah.
It's been fun.
You're welcome back anytime. Next time you'll know to bring your guitar because, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We got everything set up. You can bring the whole damn band if you want to. I don't care.
Maybe one day.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you don't mind, if you would please go down to that little button below and it says subscribe and hit that. We would really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's like setting up. I don't know. Music.
I don't know.
We're talking music.
Yeah.
Yeah, music. Yeah.
Yeah.
ADD.
That's it.
I have a really bad ADHD.
So,
What's weird is when she finds me doing stuff and she says, dude, come on.
yeah.
CMA Fest last year, I froze up. I was like, I had so many people walking by and everything else at the CMA press rooms up there.
Right.
Dude, I couldn't concentrate. It was just like,
Oh, yeah.
because people are walking by and it's like, it's one thing if they walk by and they don't actually look at you.
Right.
But when they walk, stop and look, and you're just like, the hell did I do?
Yeah,
You know?
I'm trying to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, I get it.
And she had to turn the table the whole opposite way. That way I couldn't see people that were walking by and stuff. And it was just, it was funny.
Smart. CMAs are tomorrow night.
Yep.
It'll be a good night. Some great awards given out.
Oh, yeah. You know, it'll be fun.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Be my first CMA that I go to.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah, should be fun. But I really appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, you're more welcome. Like I said, anytime you want to come back, just holler and we'll set up a schedule and set up a time and we'll get you back out here and we'll have some more fun. Do me a favor, look in that camera right over there and tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at www.drewtaylorofficial.com or on Instagram, TikTok at drewtaylor_official.
Awesome. I love it. And y'all go check Drew out because you got like what? I read somewhere you had like 3 million streams worldwide right now.
Yeah, worldwide. I think it's climbing. I think we're closer to 4, but it's a lot of it's Apple.
Yeah.
Apple's been so supportive on getting on those editorial playlists and really
Sweet.
pushing us. So yeah,
I love it.
It's a pretty good feeling.
I love it. And we're going to get out of here. Drew, I appreciate you being on. And everybody, y'all go check out Drew. Look down on the very bottom. You'll see where you can link up to him and everything else. And it's good stuff. And remember, please like, share, follow, subscribe. It literally helps us all. If you want an artist to come to the town that you live in, the booking agent is looking at what numbers this artist is doing. If y'all can help get these artists their numbers up, their streams on their playlist, all that other stuff, get all of that up. It helps them out. It gets them to your town. You can get a VIP, or some of them you can, buy a t-shirt, hang out, take a picture. These people love talking to y'all. They love hearing the stories that y'all have got. Trust me, you're going to love it. Everybody remember, we're going to shut down between December 17th. I'm going to do one last show, December 17th, and then I'm going to open right back up January 17th, and we'll be going into season 4. And we're out of here. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Bye.